No one likes to wait. Patience has to be one of the hardest lessons for anyone to learn. We get restless and impatient, but Jesus often worked outside of people's expectations. It's true of his timing too. And there's no way to learn patience except through having to wait ourselves. Even for believers, things don't always go the way we expect. We all know it or discover it soon enough. Life tests our patience, our hope, and our sense of God's presence. It's easy to be overcome by fear, to lose our way, to feel alone. But you're not left hopeless in those challenges. God's presence is more certain than even the inevitability of hardship. Still, there are times in life we need to be reminded. God is present. It's in hardship we learn to recognize it. Christians also learn to depend on Him, to wait, and to look forward to His rescue, to the good things to come. Jesus often failed people's expectations. He said things they didn't expect, he acted in ways that challenged their social rules, and often his timing seemed off to the people around him. Certainly there's no better example than his delayed arrival to visit the sick Lazarus, who had died by the time Jesus finally did show up. Jesus knew Lazarus was sick. Messengers had come with word that Lazarus was gravely ill, and everyone knew Jesus and Lazarus were good friends. Still, Jesus delayed. He stayed where he was for 2 days. When he finally made it to Lazarus' hometown, Lazarus had already been in the grave for 4 days. As Lazarus' family explained, it appeared too late. Jesus hadn't made it in time. Lazarus' sister, Martha, was honest enough to acknowledge it. She told Jesus, "Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died." But she also knew something important. Time was not the only factor, not when it came to Jesus. She went on to say, "But even now, I know that God will give you whatever you ask." It was true. Jesus called Lazarus out of the grave, and the man came out alive, resurrected. They must have felt like Jesus had missed it, that he had missed his opportunity. Why had Jesus delayed? Why not rush to where the need was? But Jesus never seemed to be in a rush. He didn't rush because he isn't bound by the passing of time like you and I are. To Jesus, death is not a final conclusion, and time is not ever completely lost. Jesus teaches us to wait, not as one losing time, but as one for whom time is now different. We do not live in the rush or demands of this world. His time is perfect. His power is perfect. We learn to wait patiently because for him all things are possible. Not even time can thwart it. Jesus can change the way we think about time. We are no longer unnerved by it. We no longer measure what is possible by it. In him, all things are possible. The disciples may have overlooked it, may have even thought that Jesus was wrong. But he had told them at the beginning of the story that Lazarus' sickness will not end in death. No, it happened for the glory of God, so that the Son of God will receive glory from this. Having learned that Lazarus was dead, did they conclude Jesus was wrong? If so, they just hadn't waited long enough. His sickness didn't end in death. He only passed through it. When Jesus arrived, not even death could prevent him from giving back life. The truth is, we are all waiting. We're waiting on things here and now, a healing, a salvation, a provision. But we're also waiting for those things promised in God's word still to come. Eternity, the return of Christ himself. Don't lose hope. Keep waiting, keep believing. Keep knowing that he doesn't count time like the world does. His timing is always good. In the end, he will be glorified, and we will have the joy of being participants in it, in the fullness of time. What are you waiting on? How can you keep waiting with faith, waiting patiently?